know I sound stupid.
Alan's mom needs to die, actually.
Some people don't
Who's
understand anything but a punch in the
Alan.
head, and he's one of those guys. He's not going to listen to a word anyone says until you hit him in the head, and then he's going to rethink his entire life. He's going to sit down. He's going to have a whole ass epiphany about it. You're like, why did I get punched in the head? That's the only thing that makes people like this stop and think about like the shitty things they're doing. Because like I'm a nice guy. I'm a
Hey, Rob,
level.
why did you have to join him? And why?
I'm a level-headed
Why'd
guy.
you do that? Like,
I'm moral. I'm ethical. You know, so when I punch a guy, it makes them think. You know, like, because I'm not the type of dude. People always say to me, they're like, they could never imagine me hitting someone. They're like, I could never imagine you hitting someone. And I'm like, why? And they're like, you're just so nice. You're like, you're kind. You're like, you know, compassionate looking.
Well,
So when I punch a dude,
Alan is not nice at all.
I have the power. I punch the dude, and then he actually thinks about it because he's like, hang on, this is a nice guy who's like compassionate, and I've upset him enough that he's punched me in the face. Something's wrong. And then they actually sit down and think about their life and the things they're doing wrong. So I can actually help. I can help everyone. It's logical. Why are you in a creative match?
I'm not in a creative match.
No, not you. Immortal. Hey Rob, aren't you in
Oh,
Minecraft?
yes, I am.
I mean, you're a Rob.
It doesn't matter what you call me.
I invited, Oh, god damn it, now I'm in a creative match.
Seems like you don't like creative matches.
No, I just want to play squads. Squads is, like,
What?
entertaining. Yeah, so I've got to punch this guy. There's no other way about it. I wish there was another way.
no, I'm not sure if I want to invite you because you have to be a specific kind of person for Alan not to hate you because when he's going got absolutely outwatered by Alan. But Alan's a cool dude. Not gonna
No,
lie.
he's not. I didn't
Yes,
do
he
nothing
is.
to him.
Oh fuck Alan.
All I did was
Alan's
defend my
always
normal self.
Alan's really good at the game. No way, Alan. No way you say it. God dang it. Third party. But I'm not sure if I want to invite you to the party with Alan. Because Will makes you rage like really good at the game. Insanely good.
Does he want to join us in squads?
Nah, we're playing. Right now we're playing. We're playing.
I know. But
But
maybe you guys want to play
I know, but
squads.
we're playing with another person.
We could play together, and then
I
having
know, but
him on our team.
not squad because we have another person in here. Alan and another person. There's three.
Hey Rob, I
Yeah,
wish
I
you
don't
were
think
here so I could show up all my fucking emotes to you. I wish you were in the
no, you
lobby.
didn't want to play with this. Yo, I gotta join their party. Hold up, let me join the party. Ah, fuck. I'm dead just straight up. I say
I'm what? And Moto, the only reason why I'm playing Minecraft is not being mad anymore.
alright.
I kicked Immortal. I kicked you, Immortal.
Why'd you kick me? Why'd you
Because
kick
I
me?
want to play.
Wait.
Yeah, I only got 8 days, man. 8 days. I gotta get Spidey Gwen.
You got 8 days until you get the unmasked fire thing.
Yeah, I only got 8 days to get her. The thing is, this Aussie pissed me off so much. I'm worried that I'm gonna like really beat the shit out of him because like I kicked my own brother. My brother pissed me off. Um, what happened was like my mother was like sick, and my father wasn't around. And my brother like went to my mom over a board game we were playing, and like he got upset at the board game and he ruined the board game. Like he flicked it up in the air and had like a fucking tantrum, and he's like, this isn't fair. And then he goes to mom to complain about it. And mom was like sick, and I'm like, don't go and complain to mom. Like, yeah, I get it, the board game, I betrayed you and you're upset about that, but don't go and harass mom because she's already sick, and when you stress her out, she gets more sick. And he just went to her, and so I just followed him into my mom's room. I just pushed him on the ground. I didn't even punch him. I just pushed him on the ground and started kicking him in the head. And then like everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're a monster! You're so violent!" And like my uncle's like, "You ever do that again, I'll beat the shit out of you." But I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Like I'll kick a dude in the fucking head. I'll kick my own brother in the fucking head. And I didn't like. I'm so low. I'll literally just push a dude on the ground and kick him in the head.
Was it because your mom was sick?
Yeah, it's because my mom was sick. I mean, that's half of it. Like half of the reason that I'm so angry at all is because my mom was sick, and I just had to deal with that. And my brother, everyone thinks my brother is a douchebag. He's always been a little douchebag. He deserved that. He deserved more than that. All the times he was a little fuck to me. I pushed my brother down the stairs once as well. He was an evil little fucker. We were like kids and we're standing at the top of the staircase and I just pushed him backwards. He could have died. But instead he just like he did like Spider-Man flips, like Spider-Gwen flips backwards down the stairs.
Is that why you like Spider-Man?
No. Oh, I hate my little brother. He landed at the bottom of the stairs upside down with his feet against the wall. Like literally doing a handstand. He literally flipped through the air, and then he started crying. And ever since then, he's been like scared of me, and everyone's been scared of me. These people just piss me off, and I just fucking go postal, man.
I just feel like I don't hate nobody. It's just when I get mad, it's just
I bank fuckers. I bank my own brother. I mean, it's kind of my dad's fault because my dad trained us to fight, and he trained us like how to do martial arts. But then he would like make us fight each other. So of course, when your dad teaches you that, like you're gonna do shit to your brother. Like, like we've already punched each other in the face because we've trained martial arts. We put on gloves and we've literally had like our own family tournaments with each other. So I've punched him, I've kicked him, I've done all that shit already.
Invite you to the
So
party.
he pisses me off. I just push him on the ground and kick him in the head.
Emo, you want me to invite you to the party?
No, I'm all good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna. I'll talk to
One time my brother lunged at me and I just stepped to the side and pushed him and he fell inside a cardboard box and he was like stuck there. And he was so pissed off. He was like, I'm so angry. I'm stuck in this box. And I didn't help him out. I just walked away. Because it was so funny. You should have seen him. Like, so he got angry at me.
I was just actively laughing.
Oh, that was me. He lunged at me, like he charged at me. And I just stepped to the side and I pushed him, which is like a normal martial arts defense technique. And he managed to fall into a box. And the box was like the perfect size where he was like stuck. So he just had like his arms and he's like from his knees, like his legs, and from his elbows was sticking out of the box. The rest of him was inside the box except his head. And he was literally stuck. Like he was actually stuck. And he was like, and his arms were flailing and his legs were flailing. He was like, eh, because he was angry. He was trying to get me, but he couldn't. One time, my brother got the jump on me. So he just straight up just threw a cup at my face. A glass cup. Because he knows if we get in a fight, I'll win. So he did dog shit like that. One time, my brother got mad. He... in the air. So he's charging at me. He had a hammer in one hand and a sword in the other. And he's running at me.
Y'all have real swords back then?
A saw, not a sword, a saw, like a cutting saw, like a wood saw. No, he was gonna hit me in the head with a saw. But then, like, so I opened up the drawer next to me and I just grabbed the nearest thing and just threw it at his face like a ninja stuff. Because we were actually ninjas. So, like, I just open a drawer, pick up the first thing, throw it at his face, it literally spins through the air, hits him in the forehead. And what it turned out to be was like a fucking case full of drill pieces. So my dad used to have this fucking plastic case of all these drill bits. Different sizes and shit. Because he was a carpenter. And so I picked up something that I thought was soft. Because I didn't want to hurt him because I'll get in trouble. I just wanted to throw something soft at him, but it was a soft bag. It was a plastic, like, soft case full of drill pieces. So he got fucked. Fucked in the face. And he was just like, ugh. Ugh. But yeah, I saved myself from like dying. Me and my brother used to play one-on-one football. Yeah, one time, I was like leaning over him because he was about to like, you know, do his play, and I was already leaning over him, and he just like raised his head and just headbutted me and split my lip. It was pretty bad, and I was running around like, ooh, ooh. Have you ever had a split lip, man?
I had a Sunday when I did that.
Whoa, that's pretty rough. Fuck. Yeah, split lip is like, my brother split my lip so many times. Like that time he threw that cup at me, that split my lip too. So, you know, of course I'm gonna push my brother on the ground and kick him in the head, like... You know, other people would be like, oh my god, how could you do that? And I'm like, how could I not do that? I was raised very violently. I mean, my father was a bit violent, but he raised us, like, he fought us to fight. But me and my brother were just violent. You know, like, every time this shit happened, my dad wasn't home. He had no idea. He had no idea that I threw, like, a drill kit at my brother's face. I think my brother even told him, but he just didn't care. He just didn't understand, like, the situation. He was just like, how the fuck, like, what's even going on? And my brother didn't want to tell him, because my brother was holding a saw. Literally trying to fucking kill me. A saw and a hammer. He's a fucking little psychopath. He's always been a fucking little psychopath. Most of our fights were about his fucking psychotic behavior. And then I'd like call him out on it, and then he'd get upset, and then he'd fucking charge at me with shit. Cause I spent like half my life, it was kind of mean, because I spent half my life being like, what the fuck is wrong with you, to my brother. But it's true, he's not okay. Like, there's a reason I don't talk to him. It's not because of all that shit. He used to brothers fight. And they still talk to each other, and they make friends. My brother is a fucking little psychopath, and I don't want to have anything to do with him. There, I said it. Something wrong with that fucking kid. He's always had something wrong with him, like, since we were fucking born. He's always been fucking weird. Like, when my friends met my brother, they just tried to beat him up, like, every chance they got. My friends that were from a street gang. They just spent, like, every time they interacted with my brother, they were trying to beat him up. Because they also, like, could see that something was wrong with him. He's just evil. He's just like a little brother not all little brothers are like this, but he's the type of little brother that is upset because he's a little brother.
My baby brother, protected.
Oh, my little brother is evil. He really is evil. Like, I remember he used to get me in trouble for stupid shit. Like, you know, like, we always do stupid shit, but, like, you just don't tell your parents. And then, like, when I got punished, he would laugh. He'd be, like, laughing in the background while I'm getting punished. And I can't believe my dad didn't catch him out on that. Like, if that was my kid, I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why are you laughing? And I'd stop punishing that child and punish that one. Because obviously, like, that's not right. But my dad wasn't right. Obviously. He trained us how to fight. People say that, like, how my dad trained me, that's child abuse. Like, you shouldn't put children through that. Like, it's fucked up. Like, you shouldn't pit your children against each other. It, like, creates a rivalry. Apparently. That's what people say. And they say, because my dad, I mean, so the training that my father put me through was rigorous. It wasn't just a little bit of training. It was every day, shit tons of fucking training. And it was a lot. It was a lot to the point where, like, I never wanted to fight ever again. And I still don't. Because I was trained so rigorously every day that I was like, fuck this. Even when I was a child. And then I had to fight my brother, and I was like, but he's my little brother. Like, I clearly have the advantage. I'm the older brother. Like, this isn't fair. Trying to take out a whole squad on my own. You know what really, really is funny, though? People think they're hard. My whole life, people have always been like, oh, I'm so tough, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I've always been like, you ain't shit. Oh, you have no idea what it's like to train every fucking day as a child. You have no idea what it's like to have your dad standing on your fucking legs to make you do splits so you can have some fucking flexibility. You have no idea what it's like to be trained by a Bruce Lee psychopath wannabe and have to fight your own motherfucking brother. Like, be made to. Like, it wasn't an option. Like, because I didn't want to. Like, if I had a choice, I wouldn't. And I'd, like, cry and shit. Spent a lot of my life crying. And the stuff my dad would make me do was, like, impossible. Like, well, I know how to do it now. Like, he would make me do, like, a 3-kick combo. And, like, at first I was like, how the fuck? I don't even know how to kick once, let alone 3 times. And he's like, yeah, well, you're gonna kick 3 times every day until you get it right. And he literally had, like, a little Bruce Lee wooden fighting post. And he would literally change the angle every day. And one day, so most days he would change it, like, drastically. And it was obvious. But one day he changed it just slightly. And I fucked myself. Because I thought it was the same as yesterday. And I was like, same as yesterday. Sweet. I don't have to, like, move around the fucking things anymore. But it was slightly moved, so it fucked my shin. And if you feel my shin bone, you can feel the dent. To this day. You feel the dent in my shin bone. My shin bone is dented multiple times. It's a fucking mess. From my dad. Because my dad trained me to fight, because my family were fucking bikers. We had to fucking fight to survive. Yeah, we're bikers. My family was all rebels motorcycle gang, and if you want to join that gang, you need to kill someone in the gang, or someone in the gang needs to die. That's how it works. They have like a fixed number of members, and all those chapters are full always.
It's, whatever you're talking about sounds interesting. But I don't know
In
what you're
Rebels,
talking about.
in Australia, all the chapters are full always. The only way you can join is if someone dies or you kill one of the members. But usually when one of the members dies, it's because someone killed them, just like inconspicuously. That's the rules. So I grew up with, yeah, I grew up with those dudes. So like, well, my dad grew up with those dudes actually. So my dad trained me as a child. Because we need to be able fucking to defend ourselves life and death at any moment. So it's real. This is real. And that's why this little fucking, this like cuck boy is really pissing me off with his bullshit. Threatening people and shit and saying he's gonna put him in a hole and shit. Like, try with me, motherfucker. Even a gun won't help you. If you're within my arm's reach and you have a gun, that's not gonna help you. If you're out of my arm's reach, then you want to stay out of my arm's reach.
Hold up.
Because you pull out a gun on me, that's my gun. It's not even that fucking hard. Pull out a gun and don't pull the trigger. You already fucked up. You pull out a gun and don't pull the trigger, you never should have pulled it out in the first place. I should be quiet though. The landlord's gonna come over, and if he hears me talking like this, it's not gonna be a huge deal, but it'll be a deal. Be like, wow. Because I'm a student, you know, like I am a student, but he might not believe that I'm a student if he hears what my family was like. That's the problem with my life. Like, it's hard to get people's acceptance when you were raised so fucked up. Because everybody is just scared shitless. Like, people aren't aware that other people live like this. Like, oh my god, that's just fucking crazy. Like, I thought I was tough. Like, people think that they are tough. Like, I thought my upbringing was rough. I thought fucking this. I thought that.
Alright.
And they just get scared. They're like, I didn't know. I didn't know that a person like this could exist. So I've never had to be mean in my whole life. I don't have to be mean. Why do I have to be mean? I don't have to intimidate. I don't have to manipulate. I don't have to gaslight anybody. I don't need to guilt trip anybody ever about anything. Because at the end of the day, I know I can just kick their ass. Kick everyone's ass. I even kicked my dad's ass. Because my dad trained me. He trained me to fight my brother. And I fought my brother, and I won. And then my dad was upset with me still. He's like, oh, you know, you fucked up your brother too much. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. So then my dad fought me. He's like, now you have to fight me. And I was like, he thought that I would be scared, but I was actually happy. I was like, yes, I want to fight you because you're the reason I ever had to fight anyone. And he got on his knees, and I just socked him. Really hard. And I just kept socking him. Because he was on his knees, he couldn't move. Because he taught me maneuver, like, it's all about the legs. It's all leg work with boxing. So he fucking took out his legs, his own legs. So that was dumb. Because he thought, like, it was an unfair match unless he gets on his knees. But then I just fucking fucked him up. Completely. My brother's a little dog, though. He gives a new meaning to the word dog. Like, you think you met a double crosser? Like, you think you know? You don't. I don't know why my brother. He's just always evil since he was born. Like, we're so fucking different. I can't believe he's my brother. Like, one time I was like getting upset at my mom. I was like, how the hell are we related? Like, how can I be related to that? Like, what happened? Like, did you cheat or something? Like, we are not the fucking same. We're like opposite. But apparently that just happens sometimes. Yeah, what up? Behind you! Oh, nice. Not behind you. I'm having a really cool game of Fortnite. There's only 2 of us. I revive this dude and he just keeps fucking reviving me. I mean, I rebooted him. Well, I'm in a game right now. I'm having fun. It's a GG. What up?
If me and Alien was to meet in real life, I would find a way to kill him. I don't care. I would.
Hey Rob, I got a question for you.
What do you want?
Was he black or white? I just want to know what you think.
I feel like he's black.
Wrong.
He's white?
Yeah, that man white.
I would kill him. I'm black.
Just say that again, but angrier.
What's that goddamn?
I'll kill him. I'm black.
20. This is like 20 or 30.
I'll kill him. I'm black.
Unless they're nice. Like, people are racist unless they're
Guess what I just found?
nice.
Corn. It's corn. A big lump of knobs. It has the juice.
I'm gonna play that right now.
Invite me. Invite me, Mom.
Hang on, I'm in game.
I'm in the game.
Well, I'm still gonna invite her.
I'm gonna play this
It
one.
has the juice. I'm in a game and it's 2v2.
Yeah, I see. In a squad, man. There's 7 people. Don't mess with this.
Oh, good move, sir. Well played.
Hey, so that.
And I tried it with butter, and everything changed. It's corn.
Wait, no, you should do.
Yeah, I should do my quest.
What is the newest one?
We won.
First one was like 80.
Alright, I'll return the lobby and I'll invite you guys.
I know it's not
Alright, no, I'll invite you again. I'll invite you.
It's corn.
This something wrong with the mic
A
that
big
people
lump
are
of nuts.
listening to text on.
It has juice. It has juice. So like, even though I was raised like fighting in this crazy fucking upbringing with bikers and shit, with like, you know, life and death situations just constantly with my biker family, because everyone's killing each other all the time. Because so the biker gang, like, you got a thing called a prospect, and there's more prospects than there are members, and the prospect needs to kill you to be in the gang. So you can imagine how much fucking death there is. I was raised with all that shit, and people always think that they can test me. You'd be surprised how often.
I wouldn't test you at all.
Yeah, well, that's why we're friends.
No.
Well,
My
Ema,
sister asked
well,
if you were making fun of me, and I said no.
It's corn.
no, there is a chance you met one of your Fortnite friends, but you didn't know.
Of course. I got like thousands of friends online.
Yeah, I know, but see, you'll never know if you meet one of them in real life.
No,
Guess
that doesn't
what?
bother me.
I don't earn battle stars anymore.
And what do you earn? XP?
Nothing.
I still want to play squads,
Oh yeah, I mean,
even
I
though
know,
there's
but
3 of us.
We don't have 4 people though.
It doesn't matter. We'll have one random.
Hey, your mom. Good? Good?
My sister said hello. My sister said hello.
Hello. Yo, you'd be surprised
Shalom.
on what you hear if Tyler and Jeremiah and if Tyler's sister is in the same room with Tyler when he starts talking to Jeremiah, it gets freaking crazy.
It really does.
How would you know?
I know Tyler.
Okay, you don't even.
His name is Tyler Berry.
Oh, Tyler, I'm talking about.
The one
This
that's
dude got on public
Fortnite.
transport the other day, and I was just standing there. I had my sunglasses on, I had a face mask on. I'm telling you this because this is proof. He can't see my face, so he has no idea. So if you think like, oh, maybe you were looking at him, or, you know, maybe you had a weird look on your face. No, he couldn't see my face. My face had sunglasses, a hat.
I'm glitch.
How?
Come to me.
Emo dude, how do you have a crown win already?
Because we just won.
What?
Huh?
Oh, y'all just won the game. Nice. Oh.